Then the next one is efficient. A lot of effort has been put into optimizing the Apache C code for performance. As a result, it runs faster and consumes less system resources than many other servers. Then the next one is portability. Apache runs on a wide variety of operating systems, including all variants of Unix and various others. Then the next one is stability, reliability. Apache's source code is open and public. When any bugs are found, they are often quickly communicated and rapidly fixed. Updates are made and announced thereafter. This has resulted in Apache becoming more and more stable and hence reliable server over the time. Then the next one is support. Apache is supported by the Apache group, a large number of dedicated users, and by companies who market commercial version of Apache. There are two ways to configure Apache. Each mechanism has its benefits and drawbacks. APACE is newer and a little more raw, but it gets you up and running the least amount of time. The configuration.tmpl mechanism may be more familiar and give you some more flexibility or power, while APACI gave a configuration interface which is more familiar to some people. The older method gives a way to configure the installation without typing a large number of command line options. Compiling Apache consists of 3 steps, and create a configuration for your operating system is the second step. Configuring Apache on Windows. Apache is configured using the files in the conf directory. These are the same as files used to configure the Unix version with a few different directories. Apache for Windows is multi-threaded, so the process management directories are different. Max requests per child. These control how many requests a process will serve before existing. Since a process serves all the requests at once, it is recommended that a very high number is used. If this is set, the recommended default is 0. Threads per child. This is the maximum number of connections the server can handle simultaneously. This should set to a high number if it is anticipated that the site will have a lot of traffic. The recommended default is 50.
Now I am going to show how to install Apache Web Server in Windows environment. First, start your browser and type the URL http://www.apache.org. Hit enter. Okay, now I am in Apache website. Click HTTP server under Apache projects. Then click from a mirror link under download menu. Now it will show the released versions of Apache Web Server. In here, best version is the middle one, that is Apache 2.0.6. We are not using the older versions and the latest versions. When I click this link, it will show the current stable versions of the Apache 2.0 series. We are installing Apache for Windows environment, so that I select the Win32 MSI installer. When you click this link, it will begin the download process. But keep remember the downloading path. Right, now you are ready to install Apache Web Server in your machine. Okay, double click on Apache 2.0 MSI installer. Then it will automatically begin the installation process. This is welcome screen. Click next on here. Read the Apache license agreement and accept it, then click next. Now read the information about Apache Web Server and click next. Now you have to build your own website on your machine. Virtually website is built on Apache server. Right, now assume your website name is www.srilanka.com. In network domain, type srilanka.com. Okay, now type the server name according to your website name. In here, I type www.srilanka.com as server name. Then type your email address as administrator's email address. Finally, select the permission type, whether the Apache work for current user or for all users. In here, I select for all users option and click next. In here, select the setup type. For the moment, select the typical and click next. Okay, now set installation path. By default, it is set as C program files Apache group. If you want to change the location, click change button and select the directory you want to install. Okay, then click next. Finally, it views the installation confirmation window. In here, click install button to confirm installation and install Apache. Otherwise, you can edit previous information by clicking back button, or you can cancel the installation by clicking cancel button. I am press the installation button. Now Apache is begin the installation process. It may taking several minutes to complete. Now the Apache files are copied to C program files, Apache group, Apache 2.0 location. Finally, setup views the installation wizard complete window. To finish the installation, click finish button. Now Apache 2.0 is installed on your machine. Make sure that the Apache server is started on your machine. Click the Apache icon on the taskbar and press the start button. Let's check whether it is working.